Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to make a quick video and I want to talk about how to light in small places. Recently I started a new project and it's with this new musician. I don't want to give away too much of what's going on, but right now I want to talk about the interview part of the project that I'm currently working on. Now, small spaces can be pretty tricky to figure out how to light, and I'll be honest, when I started doing this interview process, I had to play around with light and figure out how to really get this going and how to light it well to make it even look decent. And for the interview portion, I wanted to do it at his studio, which is also his bedroom. Now, initially I was aware that it was a small space, but I didn't really know how small it really was. Not until I got there and I realized it could barely even fit 2, maybe even 3 people in that space. We all really had to squeeze in and try to figure out how I'm gonna light this and do the interview portion. At first I had a softbox coming from one side to make it seem like it's coming from the window, and maybe that would have worked. It did not look good. I had the camera in a certain position where it had nice background characteristics, and having that light come basically from camera side, it doesn't look good. It looked flat. Of course I'm shooting it in a white wall and it just didn't work out. So on times like this you need to get a little creative and know how to really utilize the light. So of course I did the next best thing. So I bounced the light from the wall at him and it gave me that nice contrasty look that I was looking for. It's a good look. I think it looks great. I wanted to do more, but when you're working in a small room in a small environment, you gotta just keep it simple. Of course, if I had more room, I could have done more. I could have had a nice hair light, maybe a little bit of a fill light if it was too contrasty. Maybe I could have given more of an eye light. Maybe I could have done this, done that, but all that would just not be necessary, especially with the room that I'm working with. Now, the main reason I'm really making this video is because when you're working in a small environment, in a small room, wherever it is, bouncing light might be the best thing that you can do. Whether that's from a white wall or whether that's from an ultra bounce. That's how I'm lighting myself right now. I'm using an ultra bounce, a 4x4, and lighting myself. I'm gonna bring out my phone right now. I'm gonna show you my light setup for filming this right now. So right now I have an ultra bounce that's bouncing this GVM 300 onto me. I have this for a little bit of a top light, just giving me a little bit more fill on the top. My camera, of course, I have the XLR cable, mic going down from that side and having the XLR cable go all the way down to the camera. And to give me just a little bit of a negative fill, I have this negative that's just standing on this little hi-hat, tripod, whatever you will call it. It's just a little small stand. Now, of course, everyone's not going to have an ultra bounce like this, but I'm pretending that this ultra bounce is just a wall, and I'm just bouncing this light off a wall onto me, giving me this nice fill light. Of course, the negative giving me this nice contrast, and this just give me a little bit of a top light. I could do this all with just one light, to be honest. I could just have this bouncing off maybe this wall and just having the fill light right here, and I just have a bunch of empty space right here, so it'll just be nice contrast. Or of course, if you have a very small room and if you really need to, you could just, for example, you could do what I did and just have a little stand, prop it against the wall, and there you go. Or you could just have a black sheet and you could just put it over the white wall to give you that nice contrasty look. Keeping it simple in an interview is perfectly fine, and if you don't have much room to work with, that might be the only choice that you really have. And knowing how to use the environment with you instead of against you, I think is such a crucial skill to really have as a filmmaker. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. Keep rolling. I just want to say thank you guys, by the way, for the overwhelming support that I got from my last video of the FS7. There was so much support and I was just baffled with how much people actually liked it. So I'm going to be doing more videos like this in the future. But yeah, be sure to subscribe if you haven't now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.